And today I finally get to show off the tools that I can use and that you guys can also use, specifically in New York City, which has a lot of resources available. So I'm super excited. But first, I'm going to tell you guys how I found the exact mascara that she was using. Have I ever tried to do a geolocation on mascara? No. But I saw that she posted on Instagram last week in front of an Ulta Beauty. And so we can see here that she has like this yellow mascara in her bag. And so I realized that, okay, so she probably bought it at Ulta Beauty, right? And on the first search was just keyword searching yellow mascara Maybelline Ulta. I mean, this is just like, entry level. I guess you could call this OSINT. I found the Colossal Bubble Mascara from Maybelline that looks exactly like it. And then you can see I found the Jeffree Star video.
I mean, look at that, y'all. The top looks so good.
Facts. I mean, it looks the same, right? You're probably wondering, how did you confirm that? And I'll get into finding actually how I found the location too. And to 100% confirm, on the Ulta website, we can see there's like these product images. We have the eyelashes. Look at this bubble effect that's on both this image right here on her eyelashes on the after. That's a one-to-one match on the bubble effect. You guys think I'm kidding? I'm not. I'm obviously the #1 geolocator for mascara in the world. So, I mean, honestly though, look at the lash inflation. It's the same thing. So that was half of the puzzle, right? Which was actually a pretty easy puzzle to solve. And this other part was actually pretty easy. So what I did here to find this, and you're probably wondering, why is this so easy? Well, it's because about 2 years ago, I looked at every single park in New York City. This is the most recent update map I could find of every park I've looked into, but I was working on another geolocation, and I pretty much committed, honestly, over 300 hours of my life in New York City parks. I'm like, my knowledge in my head on like how to geolocate in New York City parks is probably above average, just because of the experience of like everything I have, right? Which doesn't like immediately mean I know exactly where this is. I mean, it did help me recognize that this was gonna be New York City, and then confirm it with this photo with the yellow taxi, with the yellow plate. And I found the Ulta Beauty store in their street that she was at pretty quickly using that. And actually using this gave me kind of a radius of where I thought she would be. So I thought it was gonna be like somewhere over here in, Manhattan, like a park nearby. I didn't think it was gonna be Central Park, but one of these parks. And after I have the radius now, right, with like the general region. And the next thing that I learned that I think is the coolest thing about New York City, look at this. Every single tree in New York City is mapped. You guys think I'm kidding? I'm gonna zoom in here and you guys will see what I mean. Watch as I zoom in. About this level right here, this is the coolest public resource for OSINT ever, or just for like anyone that is just fascinated by things like this. And so what I did here is I actually was able, because of the experience I have in New York City parks, and I've used this exact technique before, I recognized that this tree right here was the Eastern White Pine. And this is the even cooler part. We can type in Eastern White Pine right here, and it will only show me Eastern White Pines in New York City.